Good afternoon, students. This is again Pragnesh Polara from Home Engineering College, Junagadh. In the previous session, we have discussed about the important topics of points and the example based on that topics, which are frequently asked in the GTU examinations. In this session, we will discuss about some important topics of the chapter straight line, and we will discuss about the example which are frequently asked from this chapter, right? So first of all, before we start to solve the examples, let us recall some basics of straight line. So in this session we will discuss about the slope of the line. If we look at the PPT here, we will discuss about the slope of a line, then we will discuss about the equation of vertical and horizontal lines, coordinate of 3 points, then we will discuss about the intercepts on axis, standard forms of a straight line, parallel and perpendicular lines, and in the end we will discuss about the angle between two lines. We will quickly discuss the basics of these all topics, and mainly we will concentrate on solving the example. So let us quickly look about the formula of a slope. We all know that if we want to find the slope of a line which is passing through 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2, then the slope m is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, and using this formula we can find the slope of the line which is containing 2 points 1, 2 and 3, 6, then y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So this is y2, this is y1, so that is 6 minus 2, so this is x2 and this is x1. So y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, that is 6 minus 2 upon 3 minus 1. So the slope of the line containing these 2 points is m is equal to 2. Okay, so and this way we can find the slope of the line. So if the slope of the line is 0, then, and what happen when the slope is undefined for any line? Okay, so a line with 0 slope, that is a horizontal line. If we look at this line here, if we consider 2 points on this graph, that is first one is minus 4, 4 and the second one is 6, 4. If we find the slope of the line which is passing through 6, 4 and minus 4, 4, then what will happen here? The y2 minus y1, that is y2 is equal to 4 and y1 is also equal to 4. So 4 minus 4, that is equal to 0, and upon x2 minus x1, that is 6 minus minus 4, that is 6 plus 4. So the slope of the line is 0, and we can see that the whole horizontal lines have an equation of y is equal to b. So here the equation of this line, that is y is equal to b, that is equal to 4. So equation of that line is y is equal to 4. Okay, so the equation of this line is y is equal to 4 because this is the horizontal line with the slope 0, right? In the same way, if we have the vertical line, then in the same way we will get the slope undefined, that is infinite, and the equation of such kind of line, that is x is equal to a, that is, so here the equation of this line, that is x is equal to a, and here x is equal to 4. So equation of the vertical line here, that is x is equal to 4. So generally we can say that an equation of a vertical line through the point AB, that is x is equal to a, and the equation of the horizontal line with the point through the point AB, that is equal to y is equal to b. So these are the equation of horizontal and vertical lines. Okay, so and if we say the slope of the line, that is m, then what is the value of m? So here we can see that m is equal to tan theta, that is equal to delta y by delta x, where theta is the angle with the positive direction of x. Here note that the theta is the angle that the max with the positive direction of x-axis. So let us look at one example. If we ask to prove that these 3 points are collinear, here P minus 6 minus 5, Q that is 0 minus 3, and R that is 12 1, we need to prove that these 3 points are collinear. If we want to prove that these 3 points are collinear, we need to find the slope of the line for the line PQ and for the line QR. If the slope of these two lines are equal, and moreover here the Q is the common point for these two lines PQ and QR, that means these 3 points are collinear. If we look at, if the slope of PQ, here the slope of PQ that is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, that is 2 by 6, that is equal to 1 by 3. In the same way, if we find the slope of QR, that is also equal to 1 by 3, that means PQ and QR both have the same slope. Moreover, as the gradients, that means the slope of PQ and QR are equal. So PQ and QR are parallel, and since Q is the common point of PQ and QR, so we can say that P, Q and R all lies on the same line. That means P, Q and R are collinear, right? So in this way we can prove that 3 points are collinear using the slope of the line. Moreover, let us look at the intercept of the axis. So here, if this is the red line, which is the x-intercept of the straight line is the x-coordinate of the point where the line crosses the x-axis, right? So here, and this one is the x-intercept and y-intercept indicated as the by the yellow block and the green block, okay? And the y-intercept is y-coordinate of the point where the line crosses the y-axis, okay? So that is the y-intercept of that line, okay? So this is about the x-intercepts and y-intercepts. Now let us discuss about the equations of lines. There are so many different types of different kinds of equation for the different situation. We have there are some standard forms of a straight line. So there are here we will discuss about the 5 standard form of a straight line. First one is the 2-point form, second one is the point slope form, third one is the slope intercept form, fourth one is the intercept form, and the fifth is a general form of the straight line. So here first one is 2-point form. આ ફોર્મનો યુઝ આપણે ક્યારે કરી શકીએ કે જ્યારે આપણે કોઈ પણ લાઇનનું ઇક્વેશન ફાઇન્ડ કરવું હોય, એ લાઇન ઉપરના જો આપણે 2 પોઈન્ટ આપેલા, that means 2 points. If we have given 2 points on the line and if we need to find the equation of that line, then we can use the 2-point form. The equation of the line which is passing through the points a x1 y1 and b x2 y2 is given by y minus y1 upon x minus x1, that is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So this is the, here we are using the coordinates of 2 points. That's why this equation is known as 2-point form of the straight line. So if we have given 2 points, then we will use y minus y1 upon x minus x1, that is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So note down with me all the important forms of a straight line. This one is the first one, 2-point form, that is y minus y1 upon x minus x1, that is equal to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. If we look at the second form, that is the point slope form. If we want to find the equation of line which is passing through the point x1 y1, that is the one fixed point which is given and having slope m, So if we want to find the equation of line which is passing through the point x1 y1 and having slope m, that is given by y minus y1 is equal to m into bracket x minus x1. So note that here if we have given one point on the line and the slope of the line, then we can use this form of the straight line. એટલે કે જ્યારે આપણને કોઈ પણ લાઇનમાં ઉપરનો કોઈ પણ એક પોઈન્ટ આપેલું હોય અને એ લાઇનનો આપણને સ્લોપ આપેલો હોય, જો એ બે વસ્તુ આપેલી હોય તો આપણે આ ફોર્મનો યુઝ કરી, પોઈન્ટ સ્લોપ ફોર્મનો યુઝ કરી અને આપણે એ લાઇનનું ઇક્વેશન ફાઇન્ડ કરી શકીએ, વિચ ઇઝ ગિવન બાય y minus y1 is equal to m into bracket x minus x1. Okay, note down this equation also. This is a point slope form. Y minus y1 is equal to m x minus x1. In the same way, this is the slope intercept form. એટલે કે જો આપણે કોઈ પણ લાઇનનો સ્લોપ આપેલો હોય અને એનો y intercept આપેલો હોય, આપણે interceptની વાત કરીએ છીએ. y intercept કેને કહેવાય? Where the line crosses the y-axis and the y-coordinate of the point where the line crosses the y-axis, that is known as the y-intercept. If the y-intercept is given and the slope of the line is given, in that condition we can find the equation of that line using the slope intercept form. Here m is the slope and y-intercept b. Then the equation of line is given by y is equal to mx plus b. So here we need the slope of the line and the y-intercept of the line. So y is equal to mx plus b. Okay, this is, and the next one, that is the intercept form. Okay, if the equation, if you want to find the equation which have the x-intercept a and y-intercept b, that is given by x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. The equation of the line having x-intercept a and y-intercept b is given by x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 1. Here we are using the intercept a and b. That's why this equation, this form is known as intercept form of a straight line, right? And the last, in the last but not the least, very important form of the linear equation, that is the general form of the linear equation. The general form of any straight line which is given by ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, where a, b and c are constants and a and b are not both together 0, which is known as general form of a linear equation of any straight line. Okay, so general equation of any straight line, that is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. And the next very important thing, that is if we have given the equation of any line which is a in the type of ax plus by plus c, and if we want to find the slope of that line, then directly using the values of a, b and c, we can find the slope of that particular line. We can find the x-intercept, we can find the y-intercept as discussed here. For the line ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, slope of that line m is equal to given by minus a upon b. So if we have given a line, so we will compare that line with the general form ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So, and we can find the slope of the line, that is given by minus a upon b, x-intercept which is given by minus c upon a, and the y-intercept which is given by minus c upon b. So in this way we can find the slope, x-intercept and y-intercept for any given line. So this is all about the some basic formulas and the equation for this chapter, straight line. So we have discussed about how to find the slope of the line. We have discussed that how to find the equation of the line when the different situation we have. If we have 2 points on the line, then we will use the 2-point form. If we have the point and the slope, then we will use the point slope form. If we have 2 intercept, then we will use to intercept form. If we have a slope and the y-intercept, then we will use slope intercept form. And in the end we have discussed about the general form of the equation. So this is all the fundamental which we need to solve any example of a straight line. So now let us look at the examples based on this kind of topics. So let us look at one example. So if the question is find the equation of the line which is passing through the points A 2 3 and B 3 minus 1. We need to find the equation which is passing through these 2 points A 2 3 and B 3 minus 1, and moreover we need to find the slope of the line. First we need to find the equation of passing through these 2 points, and then we need to find slope of that line and x-intercept and y-intercept. Okay, so this is the question of here. So first of all we need to find the equation of the line which is passing through these 2 points. So we have given 2 points, which is this one is x1 y1, this one is x2 y2, and we need to find the equation of this line. So we will use 2-point form, which is y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1, that is equal to x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1, which we have discussed sometime before, right, in the 2-point form. This is the 2-point form. Y minus y1 upon y2 minus y1 is equal to x minus x1 upon x2 minus x1. So here y minus the y1 is equal to 3 upon y2, that is equal to minus 1, minus y1, that is equal to 3, is equal to x minus x1, that is equal to 2, upon x2, that is equal to 3, minus x1, that is equal to 2, right? So after simplifying this one, we will get y minus 3